Joining me now, retired FBI Special Agent Richard Kolko. Richard, good to have you here. An all too common scene in this country, of course, a shooting. There are victims. And in this case, as police said, they're treating this as a hate crime until they have evidence otherwise. What stands out to you based on what we know so far?
Jim, what stands out to me, and I know it stands out to you too, you've been around a lot of these. We don't know everything yet. The information is changing so quickly. When you just look at this response size of San Diego and other law enforcement, every one of those law enforcement officers has to be debriefed for what intel they have. So there's still a big puzzle that needs to be put together with whatever information is available. I will tell you, something just seems a little unusual about this one, though. Three deceased at the door to the mosque or outside the mosque. Fortunately, not on the side where the school is, but we haven't heard anything additional about the other two people besides the security person. And then a 17 and 19-year-old cruising the streets, maybe taking some pot shots at a person doing some yard work, and then potentially killing themselves. This is a strange story. You know, law enforcement's working hard to try and put these puzzle pieces together. But I've been quizzing my sources as well, and just in the last 15 minutes, the story I've gotten has changed several times, and it will for the next few hours.
Yeah, those details, and again with the proviso that this is early, stood out to me as well. Teenage attackers that may have taken their own lives does not fit a typical profile for an attack such as this, although I suppose, there is some variation. Any explanation that you can come up with?
Well, I'm gonna, everybody's theorizing here or hypothesizing. When you go back and look at these active shooters, these school shooters, and you go back and download and do the research on their computer, you will find almost to a T every single one of them has gone back in time and reviewed school shootings, church shootings, temple, mosque shootings, and somehow they build on that. They fantasize about that. They want to see themselves in that role. This goes all the way back to Columbine. So as soon as we get the identity of these two young men, 17 and 19 years old, law enforcement will be at their homes, going through their computers, cell phones, iPads, whatever digital devices they have, talking to friends, neighbors, associates if they have them, and learn more about what they did. And did they potentially write anything down? Did they make some threats? Did they write a manifesto? Does somebody else have some inkling that something like this is going to occur? I'm just telling you, I wish I could be better for you right now.
That's enough. That's enough.
Something is very strange.
Yeah. It's early, so we'll continue to follow details. I do want to ask you, because we have seen a rise in anti-Muslim crimes and incidents in the past several years. The Council on American Islamic Relations received 8,000, close to 9,000 complaints across the U.S. last year. Has there been a response from law enforcement, security, et cetera, as a result of those figures?
Well, those, and also on the Jewish side, we know that those have gone up dramatically as well. I know for a fact that the outreach efforts being done, not just by the FBI, but state and local law enforcement, has been just tremendous to try and interact with these different groups, provide the safety and security that they need at their homes of prayer, houses of prayer. And I'm spending some time down in Florida. You drive by the temples, you drive by the mosques anytime. I see a sheriff's deputy's car out there all the time. They're making their presence felt, just to make their presence felt, which is doing what they can to help protect their communities. And that's not just, we saw immediately as soon as this happened in San Diego, California, as far as you can get from New York City. New York NYPD put out a notice that, they're stepping up security at their mosques in New York. So everybody's concerned across the country about this going on. And can this inspire somebody else to do this? We saw Al-Sadi was arrested just a couple days ago in Turkey, and he was recruiting people around the country to do these kind of attacks. He was obviously picking Jewish institutions, but the way to get radicalized, that takes some time, but it seems a new thing that these folks are doing now. Some of these recruiters are just literally hiring the criminal element, just trying to get people to carry out these attacks without the full background of radicalization.
Now, listen, of course, you can increase security, but you can't put up walls around everything. We go through the same debate in the wake of a whole host of shootings, including at schools, hospitals, Jewish centers, Islamic centers. Well, Richard, I appreciate you lending us your expertise. Thanks so much for joining.
Thanks. I'll be following this one for a while.